Good morning and welcome students to the online classes of Gangadharpur Vidya Mandir. I am your chemistry teacher and we will start the very first topic in your textbook, that is some basic concepts of chemistry. Let us first know what science and why do we need to study it. See, in the previous classes of physics, I have seen that we got very nice definitions of science from you all. So yes, science is a systematic study of the nature and behavior of natural things and knowledge that we obtain about them. Why do we need to study it? The simplest answer being it's for our well-being, for our good, and for everybody's good. Isn't it? So, let us know what's chemistry then. Chemistry is of course the branch of science and it is defined as the study of composition, chemical properties and interactions of matter. Yes, chemistry is often called central science as it connects to the life sciences as well as the applied science such as medicine and engineering. Now, how come with engineering? See, the key role in engineering is played by machines and alloys. Alloys are the mixture of metals, and yes, when you know about elements, it's easy for you to understand the work of machines as well. How come it is related with medicine? Medicines are actually composed of many organic compounds. By knowing chemistry, you deal with the exact composition. Otherwise, it would give us a negative impact on our body. So much is the importance of chemistry. Yes, in the very next slide, we will be discussing about the branches of chemistry. First branch being physical chemistry. Now, this branch of chemistry is concerned with the way in which the physical properties of a substance depend and influence their chemical structure, properties and reactions. This can be as well as vice versa. For example, diamond and graphite. Think about diamond and graphite. Though made up of same carbon atoms, their chemical structure, that is bonding, is being very different, such that their physical appearance seems to be different. Diamond may be colorless, but graphite is grayish black. Now, the next being organic chemistry. This discipline deals with the study of the structure, composition and chemical properties of organic compounds. Now we have millions of compounds with us. Now out of which organic compounds are the ones which will have at least of one carbon and one hydrogen. For example, C2H5OH, that's ethanol. We have C as well as H. Both are must. For example, methane, CH4, we have C and H. That's why methane is an organic compound. Now, the next being inorganic chemistry. Now, this branch of chemistry which deals with the structure, composition and behavior of inorganic compounds. Now, what are those? Compounds other than organic compounds will be considered obviously as inorganic compounds. For example, CO2. Just now I have told you in the definition of organic compounds that C and H is must. But here in the compound you can only see C, not H. Hence CO2 will be considered as inorganic compound. Okay. Now the next field of chemistry is biochemistry. Discipline which deals with the structure and behavior of the components of cells and chemical processes in living beings will be considered as biochemistry. Now this branch directly relates biology and chemistry. Now, analytical chemistry. This branch of chemistry deals with the separation, identification and quantitative determination of the composition of different substances. In the medicinal field, it's of immense use. Now, the next slide we will be discussing about the immense use of chemistry in our everyday life. Not even few minutes we can spare without chemistry. The first being supply of food. See, with the increase in population, there is a great demand of food crops. To meet the demand, chemistry has supplied us with various chemical fertilizers such as urea, ammonium sulfate and others, which gives a better yield of fruits, vegetables and other crops. Now, to protect the crops, that's also a challenge. And we use various chemicals such as insecticides, fungicides and pesticides to protect the crops. Even the cooked food preferentially can be kept fresh for a longer time with the use of preservatives. For example, the simplest being use of oil in pickles to keep it for a longer time. You must have observed at your home. Now, very important thing is that adulterants or impure food that can be tested by chemical reactions, that is with the blessings of chemistry. Thus, it would save our lives. For example, I think we will be surprised to know that with milk, in the milk packets with milk, detergents may be mixed. If so, if you are predicting such, you can just take 5 to 10 ml of a sample with an equal amount of water. Shake it, and if lot of lather forms, then that indicates the presence of a detergent, that is adulterant, in your milk. Now, the next one being contribution to the health and sanitization. We have a large number of drugs as well as vaccines to prevent as well as to cure diseases, all thanks to chemistry. Now, analgesics are used to reduce pain, antibiotics stops infections, tranquilizers helps to reduce tensions, and antiseptics like Dettol, Savlon, etc. are also used to stop infections. Now in the next slide we will be seeing more about them. The providing better life. For providing better life, the synthetic fibers has played a very immense role. Chemistry has provided us with a large number of synthetic dyes which imparts bright and fast color to the cloths. And towards the material of the cloth, terylene, nylon, rayon, these are all more comfortable as well as easy to wash. They are also shining. So we prefer them, right? So synthetic fibers have played a very important role in our lives. Even construction of multi-storage buildings and dams are the gifts of chemistry. Supply of metals. We know that metals like gold, silver, copper, iron, aluminium, zinc, they are all used for making of ornaments and utensils, which we use every day, every moment. Now, daily use items. We have got a lot of daily use items from chemistry, like detergents, oils and fats, sugar, paper, glass, plastics, and lot more. The list is much larger. And these are all from chemistry. For entertainment purpose, we use mobiles, video cameras, screens, laptops. They are all coated with suitable chemicals. That's why they work more properly. Now, the last being transportation and communication. Transportation being a vital part of our everyday life. This uses of petrol, diesel, coal, or some other fuels. These are all hydrocarbons. Petrol, diesel, coal, etc. are all hydrocarbons. That is our organic chemistry, right? So these were the most important aspects of our life where chemistry plays a key role. Yes, there are certainly ill effects of chemistry as well. So your homework is to list them and show that to me in this WhatsApp group. So for today, thank you all. We will be continuing with the chapter the next day.